Hi guys, hope you are able to hear me. So if anything is there in disturbance in the audio or anything is, so let me know in the chat. Yeah, I think the audio is clear. So let's wait for some time. Yeah, Surya has been just now. Hi. Yeah, hi Surya. Previous week also I came to online same at this 4 o'clock only. So today also I am coming this week also in this Sunday. I think five people are watching now this live, including me. Let's wait for some more time so that everyone can join. Hey, thanks for your work a lot. Yeah, thank you. So we are working on these Angular animations, right? So we are working on this Angular animations playlist. Hopefully, this 2, 3, 4 days, this everything will be completed. This playlist, and we will be starting React JS. I'll be starting the React. That is the down the line that planning for the next course. Expecting sequels lecturers. Yeah, we already have covered some of the things SQL in the Node.js. So if you are able to see MySQL, I have covered it here. So I will try to do these things also. Most of the things I will cover this MySQL only. Deep Datta has been, yeah, hi. Yeah, hello Deep. Yeah, thank you, Timo. Fine. So Angular course is awesome. Yeah, so me also very much. I'm also very much satisfied with the Angular playlist, whichever I have did it, including the NGRX, Angular, and everything. So now we are doing the Angular animations also, right? So everything by this, I think complete we have did it. We'll also do. So hi Leela, please suggest what should be my roadmap to become expert Angular dev. So you can learn what I can say is we TypeScript first. The main thing is JavaScript and the TypeScript. So you can get expertise in that one. Then afterwards you can go to the Angular. Then you can learn any of the two design patterns, that is declarative reactive pattern or NGRX state management pattern. So whichever the thing is you want to learn, you can learn. Either things is also okay. So these are the two ways which you can write a clean code or something like that. So you cannot combine both of the things. You can use any one particular pattern. You can use a declarative or this thing. And RxJS is also one of the important thing. It's a heart to the Angular. And then afterwards, you can learn these animations. These are all the things you can learn. Unit testing. So this is the roadmap which I can tell. So all the things we have in our channel. So you can go through all the playlists. So you can automatically become the expert. That is not a problem. So main thing is Angular complete course. Then go for RxJS. Then go for the unit testing if you want, and then go for declarative reactive pattern or NGRX. That's it. And you can learn these Angular animations which I am trying to tell if you want to become expert. So that is the thing I can say. Shushant Kumar, you are just awesome. Yeah, thank you, Shushant. That is the thing I can suggest. So JavaScript and TypeScript is compulsory. So both of the things you need to learn. So any other things? Okay, fine. So many people has asked me about the React playlist also. So we will from after completing this Angular animations. Is DOM series helpful in Angular? Yeah, absolutely. So When you want to actually the manipulation of DOM and all those things, we will be using you will be it will be done using the host binding and this render to these things we will be using making use of this Angular thing. But learning DOM is also very much important, so you can have a pretty knowledge in the DOM. If possible for you, could you make one video for TypeScript? We have a playlist for the TypeScript actually. So you can go to my channel and you can check that playlist. We have a TypeScript complete playlist. Latest TypeScript, I will try to make it out. Like type definitions. Sometimes you'll be able to see these type definitions, compatibility for JavaScript. If you want to add a library, JavaScript library into your TypeScript, so you'll be having a type definitions. I will try to cover those courses also. And we have course for ESLint and all those things. Those are also very much important. DOM series, it is very much important. So we need to learn about the DOM also. This is one thing which I can tell you. Is there anything that you people have any doubts or anything regarding any suggestions that you want to make? You want to give any suggestions or anything means let me know. That is the main thing which I will be trying. So I will be on live for half an hour. So daily Sunday I will try to come to live. So if you have any doubts or anything, so if you want to give me any feedback or anything means, so you can give me. Why? Because these days I am little bit of busy not replying to the comments and all those things. Why? Because I'm getting so many comments, so I'm not able to reply. So that is the reason I'm planning to come to live. Will Angular survive in the next JS wave? Because lots of people learning. Yes. So the future we cannot predict, Shivraj. So tomorrow what will be the case? I too don't know. Tomorrow if any framework comes or if any library comes, what will happen? We don't know. So we should be prepared. That is the main thing. So in Angular animation, so I have told the difference between an emulated shadow DOM, native shadow DOM, virtual DOM. So these are the differences I have explained you. So there are the results very much. So future, is there any future scope for Vue.js? I joined as a fresher. So Vue.js scope means it's very pretty easy Vue.js library. So you can learn it very easily. Apart from Vue.js, you can so I can suggest you to have another framework also to have in hands like Angular or React. So keep it so that Vue.js will be an added advantage for you. So learning only the Vue.js will not be sufficient. So make sure that you should be expertise in Angular or React. Vue.js will be an added advantage. That is a suggestion what I can give. So learning only the what I can say Vue.js will not be sufficient. That is the main thing. And Angular survive and all those things means these days we'll be able to see that React is coming so much too much powerful. Let's see what the Google will do. That's the thing I can give. So do you people suggest me anything, something like backend or anything if you want me to tell? So I will be also ready to tell the backend playlist and all those things also. Most of the things we are covering in the front end side. We haven't covered anything in the mobile part also. Mobile part like React Native or Ionic, Flutter. So these are all there which we need to cover. So we will do it those things also. This is the plan actually I'm having. These are the different types of plans which we'll be having. Sir, can you make live demo projects clone in different technologies? Can you make live demo projects clone in different technologies that will attract more people towards your channel? I have learned a lot through your channel. Okay, the same project you want me to do in different technologies. Okay, sure, Shivraj. We'll try to do it. That one also. We'll work on that one. Me too, me too. I too have a plan to do those things, but we need to do it. This will take some time. So sure, definitely I will try to do. That's the only thing, guys, which I want to tell you. So in our playlist, so what I can say is, so the Angular animations we are doing it right now, right? I think I have completed up to 47th video. Oh, we are working on the query method, which is important thing in the Angular animations. After the query method, we have a stagger. So we need to work. We need to know about the stagger method. Then afterwards, how we can do the animations in the routing and all those things also. I will explain you. Just it will take series of 3 to 4 videos. It will take. Then afterwards, I will complete it. Immediately, I will start the React playlist also. If anybody is interested, you can watch my another. It will be started in a couple of days. React playlist. If anybody want me to suggest any other means, so let me know. I will take a look at it at that one also. If you want me to start anything. Mm. No, no, it is very much important to know about the CSS also. CSS is very much important. As a front-end developer, if you want to cope up in your career means, CSS is very much important. HTML, CSS is very much important. We have already did the playlist in CSS also. You can take a look at that one. CSS is very much important. Why? Because what I can say is, you know all the Angular and all those things, but you don't know how to design the layout means this one will become very much bad. So that is the reason. You should have a strong knowledge on the CSS. You should be able to do different complex layouts and all those things also you should be able to know. Like different types of layout technologies are there in CSS like flex, grid, float layout. Float layout is a older one which supports in all the browsers. Flex and grid layout is the newest one. Flex came in 2014, I think. I didn't remember exactly. Grid came in 2018 or 2019. Grid is the latest one, which most browsers doesn't have support. Flex have most of all the browsers support the Flex. And what I can say, this float layout means almost all the browsers, not almost all the browsers support the float layout. And the newer one, you are getting container queries. So these are the things we need to learn in the CSS. Transitions, animations, keyframes. These all the things are important in the CSS. That is one thing. HTML also we have a complete playlist in HTML like source and source set. These are the important thing. Attributes. So is an element? What is a tag? These all are important. Yeah, thank you, Shivraj. Yeah, anything. So if anybody is having any doubts or anything means, so let me know. Or otherwise, if you want to give me any feedback or anything means, so let me know. So as a front end developer or a full stack developer, if you want to get in your career means, so everything we need to learn. Almost all the things we have covered in our playlist and all those things. So me too, I am also learning. You are also learning. So everything we need to learn. Practice is the main thing which we need to do it. That is the thing. CSS in CSS the playlist we have some more things also need to be covered. So many topics are there. Fonts, about the fonts thing, text typography, margin, pseudo classes, pseudo elements. These all the things are there which I need to cover. It will take some time, and I need to take a playlist on this website performance also. So if you try to check the Google page speed.dev, so you'll be the Google will give you the page speed. So how much page speed you will be having, like cumulative layout shift, how much layout shift it is there, the total blocking time JavaScript, how much it is taking. So these are all the things you will be able to see in the page speed. So making the website, developing the website uh, is not yet sufficient. So we need to make the website also to load faster so that the page speed and all those things should be increased. That is also very much important. So that is another playlist which we will try to do it in our Chrome developer tools. If you try to see, you will be able to, in the Chrome dev tools you'll be able to see in the performance tab, in the lighthouse you'll be able to see in the inspect element. If you click on the performance and all those things, it will give you all the scenarios like first content paint, largest content paint, DOM when the DOM content is loaded. So when this is fired, what I can say, when the window load onload is fired, when the DOM content loaded function is fired. So these are all the things we will be able to see how many seconds it is taking. So these are all the things also you need to decreasing the JavaScript file size, how much or how much what I can say is unused code is there. So like tree shaking, these are all the things we need to check it. Then only our website, what I can say is it will be efficient. So these all topics also you'll try to cover. So not only writing the code, so we need to cover these all topics also. That is also very much important. So are you are working in which company? I am working in Qualments Technologies. It is located in Hyderabad. I am working as an lead there. How much DSA is required for front-end developer? DSA means what is that one? Data structures and algorithm. So it's required. So I too don't know about that, Shivraj. So is that DSA is required or anything? Means everything is required for the front-end developer. Not only that one. JavaScript is itself is a programming language, right? So we need to learn about that one also. We already have a couple of playlists in that one. Other guys has did about the data structures and algorithms. About this all sorting and all those things also. Some people has did it. If you want me to do it, so let me know. I will try to do those things also. Is there anything else that you people want to know? So let me know in the chat. So who are coming to this chat, please like my video and subscribe to my channel also. If there is anything, so if there are any feedback or anything suggestions you want to give me, you can give. If you have anything doubts in your career or anything, just give. Are you going one day to create a course or workshop about deployment to a custom VPS server? Yeah, sure. I will try to make those things also. We have these all things. Actually, time matters more. The time is not sufficient for me to do these all the things. Actually, I have a plan to do these all the things, also deploying and everything. But time is not supporting, so it is taking somewhat time. My for me, my weakness, what is the weakness is, so I cannot touch all the topics. If I touch one topic, what I need to do is I need to complete the complete top to bottom. If any people watches or not doesn't watch also, I don't want to know. So I need to complete the entire topic, then only I want to move to the next topic. So that is the reason my playlist or anything, if you try to observe, everything will be there from top to bottom. So Vue.js or anything, if you try to see, so I will complete from first to last. I will complete it. So whether no matter what, how much time it took. The Angular animations, now I am doing it right. So I will try to complete. So whatever the playlist I am doing it from now on, from any time, I will complete from first to last. So that is a problem. Some playlists and some channels, what they will try to do is they will do some 10 to 15 videos and they will stop the topic and they will start a new topic, which is more views or something like that, which will get. But for me, I don't like those type of things. If I start one topic, means I need to complete it. That's it. So that people also they will be able to understand. No matter whatever the thing, US lint or anything, whichever you take, my playlist, everything will be completed. Yeah, so that is the main thing. So whatever the topics I know, whatever the topics I have learned outside or anything, means I will try to cover in my playlist, so that for me also I will have a reference. So tomorrow I will also not remember all the things. If I want anything, say if I want anything to refer or anything, means I will go back to my playlist only. Something, say for example, sometime I got a doubt how to remove a child element in a DOM. Suddenly I didn't get remembered. So I know that there are two ways to delete a child element from a DOM, but I didn't remember the syntax. But I have did a video that I remember. So I can go back to my playlist or videos wherever it is there in the DOM. So I recapped all those things. So this is also something like a library for me. Tomorrow, if anything I want to recap or anything, if I want to get back, so I can see my own playlist. That is the main thing I am trying to do. That's the thing I can give. For you also, for you people also, if you come to my playlist or anything, means so you should not feel you should not feel somewhat something like oh, this playlist is half only it is there, so I need to search some other way, some other else, something like that. In industry, why NGRX is not used in my company also? I told you, right? So NGRX is not the solution for making. It's not compulsory for making a application. So there are different types of patterns which we can develop an Angular application. There are different ways. which phase is easy for them, or which phase is means, so which design pattern they want, it means they can use it. NGRX is a state management pattern. If you want to use it in your application, means you can use it. Or otherwise in RxJS we can use a declarative reactive pattern, so they can use. So we people are using Angular itself has a two-way data binding pattern, right? So they can use Angular itself will use it. So like this, so whichever pattern, so depends on the project requirement, on the project structure, so how much complexity is there, so they will use they will take that pattern. That is the thing I can tell you. So NGRX, without NGRX we cannot develop the application, means that is not the matter. Without NGRX also we can develop a complex application, everything we can do it. But NGRX is one of the solutions, so which we can make some communication, complex communications and all those things, which will make it very easy using the NGRX. There is one way. That is why NGRX will be very much useful. That is the thing. So that is the reason so many companies will use, or some companies will not use. That's up to the company. They want to use, or otherwise the team lead or the project manager. So that is the thing. And also it depends on the different types of people also, right? So for example, if 10 people are working in a project, so all the people has to know the concept of the NGRX, and especially the team lead, or who is the project manager or team lead there, he should be very much confident on NGRX. If tomorrow any problem comes or anything in NGRX, means he should be able to solve that issue. So that is the reason. Because of that one, so they will use it or they will not use it. Why React is more popular than Angular? I've seen lots of top companies using it. This question is, what I can say is Angular is somewhat, if you try to see the documentation of the Angular, so now we have covered so many topics in Angular playlist, right? Now you can feel, if you watch my playlist and all those things, now you can feel that Angular is somewhat easy. But if you try to read through the documentation, it is very much hard. Whereas React documentation, if you try to read the React documentation, it is very easy. And Vue.js and React are pretty much very simple to learn, easy to learn. So you can directly start the project. And if you want to learn advanced topics and all those things, so we can start it. Whereas Angular is not that case. So you need to, as a front-end developer, what I can say is, as a front-end developer, many people know about the JavaScript, right? TypeScript is a new one. Angular, in Angular, it is mandatory to learn it. So immediately you want to shift to the TypeScript, means TypeScript is a language which was developed by Microsoft. So they have developed keeping in mind for the .NET users. So I live in India only. So the .NET users. So if you try to see the TypeScript and all those things, the generics and everything, if you try to observe carefully, these all things are developed you keeping the .NET developers in mind. So that is the reason TypeScript, if you know the .NET very well, then TypeScript will be very easy. And developing the applications using the TypeScript also will be very easy. So that is the reason. And Angular was developed using the TypeScript, and for the front-end developers who come only with the JavaScript background and all these things, means they will feel little bit difficult for that one. So that is the reason. React, in the other hand, React will be very easy, and Vue.js is also very easy to learn it. Now, if you try to see the npm trends and all those things, I think Angular has become the most downloads. Angular is become less, I think. Vue.js also came to top with the introduction of the Vue 3. So I didn't remember exactly. So Angular is going down. So they are coming with some other concepts like signals and all those things. So they are trying their level best to do this one. Maybe it will take some time. The React means, so it is very easy to learn. So we'll see. We'll be doing the playlist in a couple of days afterward. We'll be starting this, right? Next week, you will be starting the React thing. Then you will observe. So learning Angular will be very easy than React. That is the thing I can tell you. So is there anything else that you people want to ask me? So I am also doing the shorts in our channel. So whatever the video I am trying to do it, the main video, I am splitting those small things into a shorts, and I am posting those shorts also. So if anybody wants to learn about this, see the shorts and all those things, means you can also see the shorts which is available in our channel. That is the thing. How to balance professional life as a full stack developer. So it will. So what I can say is, it will take some time, Shivraj. So to become a full stack developer. So For a front-end developer, what I can say is it is somewhat easy to become a full stack developer. Why? Because we have a Node.js as a backend thing. So you can learn Node.js, which is very easy to learn. It's the same thing like a JavaScript, and using the TypeScript also we can do the Node.js. We can develop a backend application. It will be very much easy for Node.js. So if you want to become a full stack developer, means I can suggest you to go for Node.js or PHP or .NET is also fine. So these three things will be very much easy to. If you are proficient in Angular, means then you can go for .NET also will be very easy. Node.js also very easy. So PHP also some people will be there. So many people are there who came from backend to front end, PHP to front end like that. I am also one of the guy who first I started my career as a PHP. I did so many big applications. I did in PHP. Then after I did this front end and all those things also. Then afterwards I shifted. That is the main thing. So this is the suggestion I can give. So if you want to become a full stack developer, which you are already front end developer, means then you can go for Node.js. So I can suggest you to go for Node.js. Backend means database and all this means you can learn MySQL and also the MongoDB. So you have a Spring Boot background, okay. So not a problem. So you can work same. See, it's my thing only. So I have worked at first at the PHP as a background and all those things. So I moved to slowly to Angular. Now I am in Angular. So I worked on the so like this. So but not getting chance to work on the backend means so this all comes practice and all those things. So you can practice on your own and all those things. So you can do it. Now you have moved to the Angular, right? So now you can work on the Node.js. Take a look at those all things. Spring Boot and all this. I don't have an idea on the Java. These all things. I have knowledge. I have basic idea in .NET Core, which was not recently introduced. 2 years, 3 years back it was introduced. Yes, it is required. Not a, that is the thing I can tell you. So tell me, guys, if you want me to come daily Sunday at 4 o'clock, which time will you suggest me to come to live? So 4 p.m. is okay for you. So let me know in your comments. Are you working or learning Next.js? Next.js, I am not working on the Next.js. So coming days, I don't have a plan to do on the Next.js. So next playlist, I will be starting on the React. But I will do the Next.js also. So I have in mind to do Next.js, and also the Angular Universal. So these all server rendering things. I want to do it. So I will plan to do these all the things also. Sure, I will do it. Sure, I will do this server side rendering these things also for single page applications. I will plan to do these all things. But I don't have that much of knowledge. But I know the concept of Next.js, but I need to read the documentation and all those things. Manta, so D has answer any tips for backend development. So from which background you are coming from, so that I can know the backend development. Backend development means so you are from front end developer means so I will suggest you to learn the MySQL, MongoDB as the databases, and if you are okay means you can also learn the Redis. Then afterwards go for the Node.js. Then you can learn this Docker, Kubernetes, these all things. In Angular, which NPM are important like Chart.js, XLS? Can you please upload one video on important NPM packages? Example streaming videos like that. Yeah, sure. I will try to do these things also. Chart.js is a simple thing, so I will be using mostly high charts and all those things. Chart.js also is very much easy to implement. I will do one videos on all those things. So I need to work on this components also, web components also. I need to do those things also. I will work on this Angular thing, Angular elements. We have a concept called as Angular elements. What is that one means? If you develop a module or anything means that module or library or anything, that library will be used only in the Angular application. So if you want to use that library or a component you have developed it, that component is useful only for the Angular application. If you want to use the same component in another Angular project, you cannot. You can use it, but if it is a React project means we cannot use it. So this is the place where Angular elements comes to a handy one. So if you develop an library using the Angular elements, that one, if you convert it into an npm library, you can use that Angular element in any type of application, no matter what kind of application it is, whether it can be a basic vanilla JavaScript application or a Vue.js application or a React or Knockout.js, anything, Backbone or any application it is. So by using these Angular elements, if you have developed it, you can use it in any application. That is also pretty useful. It's like Stencil.js. What I can say is Stencil.js is also one of the concepts which you can develop framework agnostic components. React also, I think it has. I think I don't know. In Vue.js, I don't know. In Angular, we have concept like Angular elements. Can you make one video for doing best practices? Yeah, sure, I will do it after completion of these all things. So these are all the best practices only what I can tell you. So, but I will also try to do one playlist how to do better best practice and all those things. Also, I will try to do it. I will make a note of these all things. Yeah, sure. So who are coming to my live and all those things means, so if you are not subscribed means please subscribe to my channel, so that for me also it will be a little bit of encouragement for me. So we have started this in the next playlist, React with the TypeScript. I didn't had any plan actually, so I will most of the time I'll start with JavaScript only. I never did React with TypeScript, combination with TypeScript, but I will try to do it. Do you know Hindi? Yeah, little. Yeah, I know. I can able to manage. I can speak and I can read the basic. I can do it. But we can say जानता हूँ, मगर थोड़ा थोड़ा जानता हूँ, मैनेज कर सकता हूँ. If anybody speaks also, I can able to understand. I can also able to speak. So that is the guys. So how many people have seen this GitHub playlist? So how you feel this GitHub complete playlist? In Node.js, can you please upload one aggregation pipe logics like fields, if then possible? Yeah, I will try to do these all the things also. Aggregation pipes in MongoDB I have did it, so I need to work on the. I stopped the Node.js playlist in the middle. Why? Because some people has asked me to do on the front end topics and all those things. So that is the reason I have stopped. It is in between this one. Sir, is React enough to get an entry level job? No TypeScript for Next.js. Yeah, you can get it. Not a problem. Not a problem. So React will be enough to get an entry level job. No TypeScript or Next.js. Not a problem. So if you know the React and all the things, it's fine. Later on you can learn it, right? First, if you want to get an entry level job, so just learn React basic things, how to develop a simple application and all those things you can develop. You can do some POC projects, basic things, and you are get ready. You can go it. Anything. That's not a problem. So how many people are there working as a front-end developers now who came to online? Yeah, so watch this DOM series also. Don't think that, don't underestimate the DOM series and all those things. Why? Because those are also very much important. So many things you will be not able to learn. No, you will be not able to know these all the topics. So if you learn it, so you will feel so much confident. So tomorrow when you are trying to deal with the DOM in JavaScript and all this means, so there is no need for us to go to and fro to see back that Stack Overflow and all those things. So we need to know about what I can say is what is the difference between a get element by ID and a query selector. So which one we need to use when, and what is the difference between HTML collection and a node list. So these are all very much important. Not important. It's important to know. So why? Because we are progressing in our career, right? Our years are getting more. Our age is getting, and years of experience is also getting more. So getting more means we need to learn. We need to know more concepts. That is the reason I have did it. That's not a problem. Now, if you ask me some question, means I too able to not able to remember, but I need to check my playlist also again. We have did a Ajax series also. So if you want to know means you can learn this Ajax series also. Ajax is also one of the important thing which you need to know how to make a calls and all those things. Is an header. What is a cross origin request or cross origin resource sharing? So that is also course request. So you will be able to have some course issue problems. So what is a course issue? How we can get rid of this course issue and all those things I have did it. Simple course. So those all things I have did it. Mm. So is there anything else that you want to know? While building schemas, what are the main things to keep in mind for a whole project in Mongoose? So I didn't completed this playlist enough. So I need to do this one. So I too didn't have idea. So I need to check that all. Can you help with the CK editor 5? So what I need to help in that one? If you make any series, try to end with deployment. Sure. I will try to do it. I didn't kept in mind about the deployment and all those things. So recently in my Vue.js thing, I have did the deployment also in the Firebase. If you try to see in my Vue.js course, I have did the Firebase deployment also. You can check it. So next onwards, I will try to deployment. This Angular animations, I'm not doing it. I'm trying to close it as fast as possible. Angular animations. In React, I will do the deployment. So I already prepared these videos. Angular animation, I have completed it. 2 or 3 videos are left out. So I will close it this 2 days or 3 days. Then afterwards, in the React, I will do the deployment. React will do the elaborate thing. I will do some projects also in that React thing after the playlist. Mm, can you please make a video demo kind of on test automation with JavaScript? I have did unit testing. So JavaScript with Jasmine, I have did the unit testing. So you can do it. If I have a good command or Angular, is there any need to learn Vue? See, what I can say is learning Vue and all those things is an additional advantage for you. That is not, the view is pretty simple. So if you try to see, there are 100 to most probably couple of 100 videos are there. So that is all about the view, including the state management pattern, animations, everything is covered in that one. It's a small thing. Whereas in Angular, there are so many topics that should be covered. View is pretty simple. So it will be an added, what I can say is, it will be one of the concept that you know in your bucket list, it will be happening. So what I can suggest is as a front-end developer, you should have pretty much good knowledge on any of two frameworks like React or Vue or Angular or Vue or Angular or React is better. So like this you can have. If you are going on career means these three things if you have knowledge means then it will be you can be very much helpful. Your front end as well as back end courses have helped a lot. Thanks, sir. Yeah, thank you, Nana. We'll do more in this one. Unit testing is very much important, Shivra. So we already did a playlist in this Angular unit testing. It is very much test driven approach. Some people will be doing is a test driven approach, behavior driven development or test driven development they will do. So what they will try to do is they will write the test cases. So the requirement they will try to write the test cases and they will write the code in order to make the test cases pass. So already I have did these all videos and all those things. So first the requirement we need to write the test cases and we need to write the code to make the test cases pass. So like this they will be. This is called as a test driven development. So that means test will drive your development. Test cases will drive your development. First all the requirement will write all the possible test cases and all the things unit test cases. Then afterwards you'll start developing for making these test cases pass. Otherwise some people will try to do the programming development and all those things and afterwards they will write the test cases. So that is behavior driven development. So like that they will be doing. So test case is also it will be added advantage for you in your career. So learning unit testing is also very much important. So many people, so actually not in your current company, even in my company or some other companies also. So many people are not doing unit testing and all the things in Angular. So in our company, some projects we are not having unit testing. So some projects we are having including unit testing and also the ETU testing also we are having using the Cypress and Playwright also we are using. So like that. So that's not a thing. So but learning unit test cases is important. So that is the thing I can give you a suggestion. Is there anything guys that you people want me to ask? You can ask me, or otherwise we will end this one. It's already something around 40 minutes we have came to live. So who are coming to my channel or anything is, please like to my video, and also please subscribe to my channel, so that for me it will be a somewhat encourage for me to do more and more playlists and all those things like this. That is the thing I can tell you. So that's it guys. So next Sunday at 4 p.m. again we will meet, and we will again we'll start we'll uh, have a session of half an hour. Can you please make one video or schema development project means? Okay, fine, I will try to do it. So bye guys. Your Angular series is with which version? Angular animations is in Angular 16, previous all in Angular 12 or 13 I think. So I need to I will do with Angular 16 the signals and all those things also I will try to cover that. So that is the thing. So that's it guys. So next Sunday at 4 p.m. we will meet. So until then, so we will so next session next Sunday by hopefully I think we will be having a new playlist, that is React playlist. We'll start it. Bye guys then.